Hey guys, Exter here, and welcome to Gleamy Glyphs. This is what the module will look like. It will have these 7 glyphs on the module. And the end of the module is simple. We had to find a hexagon which has these 7 symbols within its entirety, and find the one symbol that ends up in the same place in this hexagon as it does on the grid hexagon. This will become a bit more clearer when I explain it in the module. So, we have to find a hexagon has these symbols in it. Normally I look for telling things like duplicate characters, or glyphs really. So in this case, I'm going to use this as our reference of the 2 triangles. And see ones that have the same sort of symbols around it. Which I think I can actually already see it here. So we have this here, then we also have the hook, the U, this sort of hook symbol, the zigzag, and the P symbol, or the row, depending on what you want to class it as. So we already have that because we have the 2 triangles, the P, the sort of the partial question mark, the U, the hook, and the lightning bolt. All of them are in this hexagon, so now we have to see which of the symbols in this hexagon is actually in the same place as it is on the module, which if we look here, it's this one down here. And just to make sure, none of the other ones are in the same place. Yeah. So we go on this one, we get some module. Let's do that again. In this case, we could use these 2 symbols as our helpful guidance. So in this case, let's first look for somewhere where 2 of these can end up in the same hexagon. So maybe here. Then we would need V2. No, because we can't get the rest of the symbols without duplicating up characters we already have. Possibly, can we move that to there and still get something? No. So I don't think it's better. Maybe here. Then we can... there isn't a U around it, so no. Yeah, the hardest part of this is just finding where it is. it could be up here. Let's have another look. Is it that? No. Of course, they don't have to be directly next to each other. They can be separated slightly. So, could be here, actually. Because then we need the 2, the T-ish symbol, the question mark again, the V, and the U. There we go. We have all the symbols here. So this is what he's talking about this time. And if we check, the one that ended up in the same place this time is this. So we click on it and get our module. Probably it's not the bottom right one all the time. That would sort of defeat the point of the module. So last one, we again have 2 sets of duplicated symbols here, so that's even more helpful. If you get 2 sets of duplicated symbols, because normally if you find where that can be, then it will give you where it is, and I think I've already found it. We have these 2 and these 2, and just check the rest of the symbols are U, 2, and the T symbol, so there you go. But before I solve this one, I realised I forgot to clarify some stuff. As you might have noticed, the symbols aren't in the same orientation they are on the module and in the grid. They can be rotated and flipped across axes, but that's all the transformation you can do. The orientation and the flipping doesn't matter. It's just if it's the same symbol, if you reorientated it in some way, that's the symbol you're looking for. So going back to this, the symbol that ended up in the same place in this instance is this one. Bottom row again. Bad example. I promise I had examples before this really wasn't the bottom right one. But We click on this one. Again, another sub-module. So that was Gleamy Glyphs. The idea of the module is simple. It's reminiscent of something like colour hexagons, where you had to find a like line of symbols, but in this case we're looking for a hexagon, including the middle bit, rather than a line. That's a way to think about it. And yeah, the easiest way to do this is to find duplicate characters. If, I guess, in the off chance you don't have duplicate characters, then I guess that's also helpful. Like let's say we ended up with this. All of these symbols are different, but then again, that's probably helpful because you can then rule out any places where there are duplicate characters right next to each other. Like, duplicate characters in areas where they can't not be in the same place where you need the other symbols. So, hope for duplicate characters, but if you don't, might be slightly harder to find it. Yeah, basically. But take duplicate characters when you can. So that was Gleamy Glyphs. Hopefully you understand the module now. And I'll see you guys in the next tutorial. I'll see you later.